What's up guys, it's Z1B Universe, and this is going to be the Overwatch animated short recall. Now, a little quick thing before I get started with these streamer reactions of all the animated shorts of Overwatch. This will be the first one you see anyway, so let me just explain. The last Bastion came out a few days ago, and I didn't know that these things even existed, even though I did at a point, and I don't know why. I just thought, okay, I think my mind was set on, since the game wasn't out yet and these animated shorts were coming out, I thought they would be in the game because I thought the game would have a story mode to it. Tis to say, if you already know about Overwatch and know about the things about Overwatch, it does not have a story. It is all an online-based game, purely for online-based action. Sort of like Team Fortress 2, but in its own modern aesthetic with its own perks and weaknesses, you could say, depending on who you're talking about, because those tanks are freaking hard to kill, but that's my only gripe for it. That's it. Unless I'm playing as a tank, I'm not having fun. So, for everything about Overwatch, for me personally, it is a pretty good game. If you're one of those guys who likes those solely online-based games to hang out with your friends and play with, like, teamwork-based games, because I will not deny, Overwatch has a lot of teamwork mixed inside of it. At least from what I played, and with the team members I was selected with, and also with my friends. It's a good game. I say pick it up if you like that, but again, what turned me off from it to begin with was the fact that it didn't have a storyline. So if you are kind of like the person who wants to see more about these very colorful cast of characters, you're kind of going to have to work with these, which is what I'm doing. And this is about Winston, and Winston is one of my favorites, along with Tracer, and, you know, basically every other Overwatch member. So, with all that being said, I'm just going to get started with this one, then going all the way up to the last Bastion. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope I enjoy too. Which, knowing Blizzard, probably going to be very enjoyable. Alright, 3, 2, 1, now. Blood, usage, tobacco, and violence, rated T for teen. Yeah. Now, when it comes to Blizzard Entertainment, there was a lot of Blizzard people. I gotta say Blizzard people because there's different like factions and stuff going over to the college. And I've talked with some of them. Blizzard seems like a relatively good company to want to shoot for working with, but I have my own goals, so I'll keep that as an option open. But when it comes to this is awesome.
Shield generator test ready to proceed.
So right now we have Winston making something, and it's a prototype for his shield. Cool. Jeez, Winston, dude. Okay.
Now, no need for that, Winston. Your heart rate is through the roof.
I told you to stop monitoring my vitals, Athena.
Very
No, Athena. I know I should know about Athena, but I don't.
Days, 7 hours and 29 seconds since your last cardio workout.
Alright, so that's the announcer.
A healthy body is a
Healthy mind. That's why I have this.
That's so beautiful. Winston is best gorilla. Oh, I see the reference. I never played that game, but I know it exists, and I know it's a relatively good game from what I did play about it.
Every time you see news of this sort, we go through this. I remind you, recalling Overwatch agents to active duty comes with great risk.
And you did it in the beginning of the actual game.
States, any Overwatch activity is deemed illegal and punishable by prosecution.
I know. You're right.
Poor Winston, poor world that they're living
That's the way
in.
the world is. But I do miss the old days.
Ah. All this stuff just makes me more mad that none of this is in the actual game. I mean, you can say not mad, but disappointed. Because I can't be mad at this game. It's really good. Oh yeah, Winston's from the moon, isn't he?
I think you have something that belongs to me.
Come on, man needs his glasses. Like me, I haven't had them for a long time.
You're not in trouble. Oh, I'll trade you. There you go, buddy.
Little Winston, Chibi Winston is so quiet.
Well, there's not much to see from in here, kiddo. But you know there's more out there, don't you? Come on. It's time I showed you something.
Kind of reminds me of Icon's dad.
Talon. Athena. Kill the lights.
If he would have said kill them all, or okay, kill the lights is good too. You know, usually when I see something fall from the sky, I look up. Gorillas! Oh, that's death. That is death. That is death. Ooh. I have no idea what's going on, but I like it.
Winston, Reaper is extracting the Overwatch agent's database.
Come on. We're just gonna take that as a buy-to-base strategy.
Extraction at 32%.
Reaper not giving 2 trucks. Ooh. Oh, that's major damage. Reaper shotguns are like 2 nukes going off in your hands, and he just throws them. Oh, yeesh.
You took these because you wanted to see if there was more out there.
It's actually really hurting his eyes because it's not actually his eye vision. But yeah, we're just gonna go on natural logic. Was that his first word, or could he?
Remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
What is a future without happiness? A future not worth fighting for.
Winston, he's going to have all agents' locations.
I'll be sure to send them your regards, monkey.
Just love that. I'm
Not
sorry.
a monkey.
Nice foreshadowing.
I'm a scientist.
Yeah, his railgun though. I kind of have a bias toward characters with railguns, considering I have one. So.
90%. Failing. 98%.
What?
Hang on, Athena. Athena? Athena!
Virus quarantine.
Ugh.
I'm running diagnostics on the core database.
Okay.
Restoring systems.
Do it, then do the thing. Is he gonna do the thing?
Never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Torbjorn, got Mercy, got Tracer, got everyone. Genji, Reinhardt, darn it, I can't. Everyone, recruit. I want every single one of those pictures that don't have a name to it have a name to it.
You, love. It's been too long.
Yes. Yes, it has.
Overwatch. Yeah, I just for anything about this, I love it for the characters. Yeah,
Overwatch. Pre-order now.
Reaper's too
Early
beast to
access
kill.
to the open beta on May 3rd.
Yeah, but I usually call Reaper deaf because usually when I see him, I die. But that's just me, though. You guys probably are better at taking them out than I am. But that's Recall. For what it is, when it comes to showing a little bit about Winston with his backstory and where he raised and where he came from and what gives him the inspiration to keep this world safe, you could say. I really liked it. Great. When it comes to Blizzard and what's been going on with these shorts, they put a lot into them. And for those of you who have not seen Warcraft, I may not be a big World of Warcraft fan, and when I watched the movie, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know, if not, I'm not even gonna say half the things. Way less than half the things that was going on. But I will commend it for the great animation style and the fact that they actually make me look at orcs and actually believe they're there. So, got that there, alright? That was cool. When it came to everything else, when it comes to Blizzard, they're a company that knows how to do its animation right. I'm not good when it comes to company and business practices and what did they do wrong and what did they do right. I'm more of just looking at the sources of what I see. And I like Overwatch for its animation, the colorful characters, and the motions of gameplay. And I will tell you a bad experience with Overwatch, though, for the people who kind of like Overwatch for those particular reasons. I did have a bad experience with Overwatch, and that was me getting it for $60 and me having to pay another $60 to get PlayStation Plus just so I can play the game. Now, I could have gotten the month package, the other package, but to tell you the truth, since I'm going to be having Overwatch forever, I think, well, you know, since they have tons of updates and stuff coming like that, I did kind of get like a feeling of I just spent $120 for a game that I could have got for $40 on Steam on my PC, and I just had to deal with the lag. Because my PC is not a gaming PC, it is actually just a laptop computer that can't even run Undertale without lagging a bit, which is almost impossible. So let's just go on that. So I did have like a sinking feeling of me putting $120 into one game that right now I'm not playing because I'm doing reaction videos. So there's that one bad experience for me. I kind of would have liked it if it was $40, then it wouldn't be so bad. But $120 for one game that's not even 100% complete. They still got tons of characters, tons of maps that they need to accumulate into it. But when it comes to like games and stuff, this is like one out of 2 times that I got a game because I liked it for how it looked and I didn't want to like wait for it to come out. When it came to No Man's Sky and when it came to Overwatch. Now, some people think about No Man's Sky has been going up in the air, and I have to agree with a lot of things that they're saying, but it's a good game to me at this point. So, again, when it comes, I don't know. Not again in this video, but I've been saying this a lot. I like pretty much anything. It takes a lot to make me say I hate something. I will get disappointed, but I will not hate it. The difference between disappointment and hate. So, it really goes into that big cluster. Just because I've been disappointed doesn't mean I'm going to just outright despise it in a way that I'm not going to play it anymore. Especially when it comes to video games, and shows, and pretty much anything. So, this is Do You Want to Be in the Universe. I'm going to get started on the other shorts so I can get to the last Bastion. Because Bastion has been that one character that I wanted to kind of like because he had a bird. I kind of like birds. And I couldn't really get into it because every single time I'm playing Overwatch, there's always one Bastion that's just sitting down in the corner and just killing me with his super turret. And don't get me started with Torbjorn. This isn't the video. This isn't the video. I'll see you guys next time.